Mara and her siblings spent many summers in the house of their dad's neighborless best friend in Batangas. The scene is straight out of an adventure movie with visitors having to brave a forest and a dirt road before reaching the house nestled on top of a hill. Apart from that, there's also a sapa or creek where many stories live through time. Tabi-tabi po, makikiraan po is the magic phrase their dad passed on to them, a safety net every time their car passed by the creek. Diwatas and Diwendis guard it, their dad explained. One time, the trip of their father's best friend to the market with Mara was delayed when his car suddenly stopped upon reaching the creek. Baffled like a normal traveler, he went out of his car to check the engine. Instead of finding any mechanical glitch, what he noticed was the sudden pristine look of the creek, far from what it actually looks like. The sapa is not at all clear water, Mara said. What did he find by the creek? Aside from the water's crystal clearness, there were shrimps swimming in the creek, so many that he decided to get one. But when his car started working, he got in the car and decided not to get one. When he and Mara looked back at the creek, the shrimps vanished like they were never there, and the water looked dirty again. A piggery was part of Kay's childhood, as her family owned one when she was as young as 9 years old. That small lush farm strictly had pigs and chickens only, and the family members would gather around to hold barbecue grilling sessions, do camping nights with some friends. But one camping event was rather memorable. It was 7 p.m., and while Kay was busy napping in the small hut within the area, adults were busy preparing the hapag for dinner. What made her wake up are the adults' conversations, with their tone of concern almost alarming. "What's that smell? It's so bad," Kay's aunt blurted out. Many agreed and one chimed in, "It smells like a piss of a horse," as if the scene was waiting for a confirmation. The farm's caretaker told the crowd, "There's a tikbalang roaming around." Kay made it clear that they had no horses at all, or anything close because backyard farmers within the vicinity have only pigs. The smell persisted for 30 minutes and they were left cautious in the dark, with only emergency lights to let them see what they could see.
Wait, what's siya?
My job is to kill mobs, henchmen, and even police in the city, as long as there's a price in their head. My name is Dave, and I'm a hitman, and this is my story of how I found the mere folk. I put a bullet through their head. I put them in a plastic bag and suffocate them, and also cut them half. Now that guy from the first scene,
I put him in a barrel full of oil and sunk him in the sea. But the sea itself has a mystery. It's done.
Well done, Black Swan, or whoever you are. You really are good at creating some pest in my turf.
Just doing my job. Now where's my money?
Inside your account now.
Thanks. Now I gotta go before someone comes here.
Next time, I'll call you for another, list of kills. Or just to say task.
Okay, Don Valerino. It's a great pleasure working with you.
You too, friend. You too. Goodbye.
When I was walking at the bridge, I saw my family at the horizon. My wife and my son. Then I realized that I should stop this madness, killing everyone like it's a toy. So I promised myself that this is my last mission as a hitman. Then the monster came at my back, staring at me like it wants to eat me. I froze for the first time, even though I am an assassin or hitman. Red eyes, green skin, fish mouth. It's like a half frog, half fish, half human. A mere folk. With a little courage, I use my gun to shoot it. But it doesn't work. Then I hide in a big dolomite sand, hoping that the monster will be gone. Lucky enough, there are people at the bridge, so the monster swim back at the sea. And that is the last time I saw it. So I quit of being a hitman and starting a new life as a family man.
In 1998, me and my husband lived in an old apartment at a town in Cebu, Philippines. I was pregnant and alone at that time. Then someone knocks at my door. I was taking a nap, but now I'm awake. I asked, "Who is it?" And she answered, "It's me, the owner." I told her to wait. Then I opened the door. The owner of the apartment is an old woman, and she was complaining why we haven't paid our rent for the past 3 months. I was trying to convince her that my husband is going to pay the rent at the end of December. Then I noticed something strange at the left side window. It looks like a glowing red eyes with dark skin looking at me. Disappears slowly, and I blink once, then it's gone. And I thought it was just a cat, so I did not tell the owner while she was talking to me about the rent. My husband told me at the phone that he's going to be late to go home because of work, so I told him about the problem, about rent, and about the strange thing outside the window. He said, "It's nothing to worry about. It might be a car lights or cats in our neighborhood. And don't worry, I'll be home at 12 a.m." I hear strange noises, nervous while carrying my baby. I woke up from my couch and I realized that it was just a nightmare. Or so I thought.